found a giant caterpillar you can put him in.
He's rad looking.
What are they called?
It's a tomato horn worm or wormhort.
Oh yeah, I know
Yeah.
those.
He's fat. We're growing him. He's either going to explode or turn into a moth.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah, so this is our,
Okay.
this is 720 Smith Street recording studio. Alright, cheers.
720 Smith Street recording studio. Happy to be here. Stoked, psyched. Can't wait. Honored to be on episode number 1.
Yeah.
What's up?
Not too much, man.
I'm Nick, Izzy's buddy, longtime, lifelong friend and soccer teammate, sometimes opponent. Yeah.
This is our first episode, so we're just going for it. We don't really even know if this is gonna work, or
Just-
maybe we're gonna have to redo it in
Just
the future. But
two lovers of soccer, hanging out,
yep,
talking about the game.
yep.
Dude.
What do you think about our Tuesday night team?
Bro, Tuesday night team. It's kind of fallen off a cliff this season. Yeah. Yeah, but the guys running the league are awesome. Really put together a solid
I hear
league.
good things about them.
You know, and I really enjoy playing. I'll tell you this much. So before your league on Tuesday nights at Future Legends, the Dome, I call it the Dome, I would really limit myself to only play indoor on turf in the winters. Maybe like 2 seasons, just because, I don't know, it was the way I did things, and sometimes it's hard on my ankles and my knees. But since you guys started that league and since that opened up for play, I played the very first season and I haven't stopped playing in over a year and a half now. I think it's been about that long, or how long has it been?
Almost 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, almost 2 years. And I played every single season out there because it's just a blast, and I love getting out on Tuesday nights with the guys and kicking it around and getting some exercise and getting out. So
Yeah, we were struggling for a little bit there, like we were losing to the Ranchers, and then we lost to Banda Boys, and then we also lost to, I'm not sure what their team name was. But
yeah,
then,
new team in the league.
But once he went out of town, then we won.
Bro,
Yeah, last
that's
week
not
when
why
we were-
though.
What? Yeah, it is. I think it is. Well, we had Richie back too, but
I gotta shape up.
I think we were 0-3 while you were there, and then you went out of town, and all of a sudden I think we won 9-2 or something. 9-3.
Well, I did have a bad game like 2 games ago, and
Yeah, me too.
I publicly announced to the team over our email thread that I was gonna bring it on the next game, which I think they scored like twice in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And in minute 6 I got a yellow card, and then it was not what we talked about.
Oh, this could be edited out, but what's up with New Belgium? So you're wearing the t-shirt, but you guys aren't. The boats have been burned?
Bro, don't edit it out. So New Belgium was an absolute dynasty. I'm happy you asked this question.
I don't know if dynasty is the right word, but
yeah. See all these stars?
we don't have a fact
This
checker.
isn't even an updated jersey.
We don't have anybody.
There's
doing
like
the fact,
4 more on the
Google
updated
search
jersey.
in the background to confirm we have the details.
Don't have
Some
that
of
guy.
these are
Good.
unconfirmed.
That's all right. Yeah.
A few
Take
half
my
stars,
word
I
for
guess.
it.
A few half stars.
So when I got back from college and was done playing college ball, I started playing men's league, and I put together a team, and we called it Dream Team Pedicabs FC, and we had a really hard time with numbers, so we'd get like 9 to 11 players out to the games. And this was when Shannon Clark was running the league in Loveland, when the adult open, men's open, went away from Fort Collins Soccer Club for a few years. So at the time, the original New Belgium team that had been around for many years before this, had started kind of aging out of the open division. And they had about 9 or 11 guys that were young enough and active enough to still play in the open, and the rest of them were going to move to the over 30s. And it was like, they saw our team, they liked to play against us, we were all good guys, we got along great. It was like the perfect opportunity for them to break this team up and take most of the squad to the over 30s and combine with my squad and continue the New Belgium team in the Open Division. And that's when Tony Hall took it over. OG, Tony Hall.
Tony.
Yeah. And then we started, that's how I started playing on New Belgium. And then probably about 7 or 8 years ago, give or take, you know, the core that had stayed from the original team started aging out. And about then, it was when Tony Hall handed over the reins to me and Bodie Roybal and said, yeah, it's time for me to pass on the torch. You guys manage the team now. And we were really happy to do that. And now you know, like, now we're aging out.
Yeah, now you
Bodie's
guys are
gone.
finishing 5th every
Bodie
year.
lives in Maine now.
Now you guys are finishing 5th or 6th every season.
That's not true. Out of like 25 maybe. No. Yeah. We haven't done well in the standings, but it's because they eliminated the playoffs. You see, the way we got all
You
these
guys are a
stars
playoff team?
is we squeak into the playoffs in 4th place, and then we turn it on, and we win the semis, and then we win the finals. That's kind of the way we roll. We start slow, and we finish strong in the season,
But
in the
what
length
about
of a season.
What's happened recently with the burn the boats and the burn the jersey?
So,
there's some upset people.
yeah, thank you for reminding me
across
of
town.
bringing it back to that. So as I mentioned, yeah, Tony Hall and Jared Ray and Nick Ampey and the remainder of the OG New Belgium players that actually worked at New Belgium still, they finally just graduated out. They're all in the over 40 division now. And so it kind of became time. We don't have anyone left at the brewery representing the team, that we had to think about, turning over a new leaf, changing the name. So just this last season, we changed our team name to Burn the Boats, got new jerseys, and fresh look, fresh squad. I've been bringing in a bunch of young guys, mid-20s. They're kind of taking over the team now, and there will reach a point in the near future where I hand off the torch. I'm not going to lead the team. I'm going to still play.
Yeah.
But it's probably almost time for, me to hand the reins to the younger generation and let them run the roster.
I don't think they're ready yet.
And
Well, that was my next question: is who would run the team, but also who brings the beer?
but the beer,
Because you bring the beer for a lot of teams.
I'll coordinate that. Speaking of bringing the beer for a lot of teams, your team needs to learn how to bring their own beer.
I know.
I
I
don't
must spend like $1,000 a season.
I don't know how or why, but somehow you guys play before us almost every Sunday. And then you're hanging out after the game, and every Sunday as the whistle blows and our game kicks off, I just see a bunch of black jerseys floating over to my big cooler, getting in there, getting all my beer out, drinking it down. Like, God damn it. I'm going to start bringing a different cooler for you guys. I've been joking about that. I'm going to call you guys in advance of Sunday and just say, all right.
Has a bunch of expired beers.
Well, yeah. I'll start cleaning out the back of my fridge, dude, and be like,
That won't-
this cooler is for the Mavericks. Okay.
Expired beers won't slow down. Some of them has. One of the reasons I always try to bring beers is because Johnny Freestone, who manages the Harpos, every time he would invite me out for practices or games or whatever, he always had beers afterwards for everybody. So I always try to at least have beers for some people. But when you have 20 people and you only have 12 beers, it doesn't go that far,
It's easy to coordinate, though. See, what you do is you bring a
Sometimes
cooler
I
of
guess
ice,
don't coordinate.
and then you say, all right, who wants to, everyone, 2 people, 3 people, bring a couple 12 packs. You put them in the cooler,
I
and
think
then
they
you
just
repeat
mean-
the next
I
week.
think they just mean
It's so
Steve
easy.
is in Whitworth.
It's so easy.
Well, I think a lot of times they were meaning to, but then they went out on the town the night before, and maybe the liquor stores aren't open in the morning,
Bro.
or
Yeah.
maybe they've slept in past their alarm, and then they are just reacting, the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where
You're
I do
definitely
try
right.
to plan, but it's also it's pretty heavy to carry all the beers out there all the way to that field.
To me, like, half of Sunday soccer is preparing for the game, getting out there, working, battling, playing ball with their homies, and
Yep.
then the second half of Sunday soccer for me is post-game, cracking a cold one,
Massage.
hanging out. Get a little cold plunge.
Mhm.
But to me, that's like a really, really important part of Sunday soccer. is post game. Like, I don't want to go play and then just say, all right, see ya.
Yeah, me neither.
Like, to me, it's a whole day,
Yeah.
whole day experience, and I really love that.
Me too. I pretty much try to take like the whole day out, or like the afternoon. You know, once I play, it's like very rarely, like it's pretty much your day's done. Just enjoy it with everybody, you know.
I even tried to not schedule Monday morning meetings and appointments.
Yeah.
I try to like start my Monday at noon, so you can kind
Not
of
everyone
ease
can
back
do
into
that,
the
though.
work week. Not everyone. Not I can't always do that either, but I try to.
Yeah.
Sundays are a really meaningful day for me. I look forward to them all week. I can't wait for it every week.
We're recording this on a Sunday.
There we go.
We're not
yeah,
gonna
post
release-
soccer.
We aren't going to release all of the data, but yeah, we are recording this on a Sunday. And it rained today, so we couldn't get the mixer kit out. So we're recording on the phone. Hopefully everything goes well. But yeah, we're recording on the Nokia.
There we go. It's going. Episode 1. The
Feeling warmed up?
beginning of a.
Let me see if this worked.